Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Wow, it has been a minute. Finally have a new Colourpop collection. Wow, I never thought the day would come. This is going to be currently an Ulta exclusive. That's how they're going to be able to like ship it out and everything. If you guys don't know, Colourpop currently is closed. Like their shipping center, distribution center, factory, everything is closed due to the circumstances and everything. So they haven't had any new releases. And if we're being completely honest, the number one like brand that always makes me excited is Colourpop. I know a lot of people don't like that they constantly release things, but whenever I get that Colourpop package in the mail, I just get so excited and I just like am so excited to film. So the way I've been feeling lately and just like super unmotivated and stuff, and then to have a new Colourpop collection show up at my doorstep has made me so excited. This collection is going to have like two parts to it. There's two different little mini collections in the entire collection, if that makes sense. Kind of like how they did with the Nude Mood and the Blush Crush thing. I have one part of the collection and not the other, but I do have pictures of each product from the other part of the collection, so I will show those. I just won't be able to like do swatches and stuff, but if you guys are new to my channel, the way I do these videos is I will give you guys some information about the collection. I will show you guys the products and I will be doing swatches as I talk about them as well. I do a little tutorial and then give you guys my full review at the end of the video. So yeah, let's get started. This collection, let me pull up my little information here. This is the Celestial collection. It is launching on Ulta's website on Saturday, April 18th. Well, the first collection that we have in this entire collection is the Solstice collection, and that is the one that I have. So the first thing we have is the She's Got Solstice palette. It's probably a little bit harder to see on camera right here, but I will insert close-ups of everything. So this is a 9-pan palette that comes in the cardboard packaging, like the Nude Mood, Blush Crush, those palettes. And this is what the inside looks like. I love the packaging of this. I think it is so pretty, and it kind of matches the shirt that I'm wearing right now, even though you guys can't really see it. This reminds me so much of like springtime, like the grass and the flowers in it. I don't know, I think that the colors in here are really pretty. That is the palette, and the palette is going to retail for $14. And the next product we have in this little collection, the Meteorite, and it's like spelled like Meteorite blush. This is a pressed powder blush, and it comes in the little cardboard packaging as well, and this is what it looks like. It has a little mirror in here, and this is like a more nude, neutral kind of blush. And this is going to retail for $10. The last things we have in this collection is two Luxe glosses, which is super exciting because this is the first time that the Luxe glosses will be at Ulta. So these are retailing for $8 each. These ones are actually already pre-existing shades, ones that they launched with the first round of the Luxe glosses a couple months ago, but we have come through and overnight, and it comes in the same little boxes, and the packaging is the same as like their Luxe glosses. There's not anything different to it. So we have those two in this collection, and if pricing or anything changes, I will leave that in the description box. So now moving on to the other collection. This is the palette. I'll put the pictures here. Again, obviously I can't do swatches of this collection, but I will show them and talk about them as I go through it. So this is the other palette. This one is a little bit more on the purplier, cool tone side, and yeah, so the packaging on this one is more like purple lavender-ish, and yeah, so that's what the palette looks like. Again, $14. We have a pressed powder blush. This one is in the shade Interstellar. This is also a new blush. Both of the blushes in both collections are new shades. That one is more like a peachy pink, it looks like from the picture. And then we have two Luxe glosses in this collection. We have Tied Up, which is this like mauve-y tone, which is a already existing shade from the line of Luxe glosses. And then we have Stain Up, which looks more like a rosy pink looking gloss, I think, from the picture. This is actually a brand new shade, so this is not an existing shade already. And both of the Luxe glosses will be $8, and then the blushes are $10. So that is both parts of the collection. I wish I had both to do swatches of, but unfortunately I only have one. But that's okay, because at least we have one, and that's all that matters. It's everything in the collection. Like I mentioned, I will list all the info and deeds in the description box down below. This is launching on Saturday. I'm not sure what time on Saturday. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, you guys should follow me on Instagram anyway, but I will post on my story when it launches. That way, if you guys want to know exactly when it launches, I will just link it on my story for you guys. Exactly sure what time it's going to launch or anything. I'm not sure how Ulta does their launches. Like, you know how Colourpop usually does like 10 a.m. I'm not sure what Ulta does. I know from when I used to work at Ulta, all the new stuff would be in stores on Sunday. But obviously the stores are closed, so I don't know if it's like Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. I'm not exactly sure, but when it launches, I will link it on my story, or I'll try to, and I obviously will link it in the description box of this video down below for you guys. I always do that every single time, and if anything changes, I will keep you guys updated in the description box or in the comments and stuff. So guys, this is the look that I came up with using the little solstice collection. So if you guys want to see how I got this look right here, and if you guys want to hear my thoughts on this collection as well, then just keep watching. Alright, so let's get into it. To start off with the eyes, I'm going to go into the She's Got Solstice palette. I can't speak today. She's Got Solstice palette. There we go. Honestly, it's really pretty. I really like it. I'm gonna start off with Big Bang, which is this like pale pink shade right there. Place that into the crease. It's actually really light. I feel like I could probably like set my entire eye with this color. So I'm just gonna dust a little bit of that in there. I'm not gonna focus too much on that. Dusted that in the crease. You probably can't even tell. So I'm gonna go into, I'm not even gonna say that because I'm probably gonna butcher it, and I hate being dragged for the way that I speak. So I'm gonna take this shade right here. It starts with a Q, and it's like a peachy brown. Just gonna take this in. I'm gonna start on the outer corner, and with whatever's left, I will take that into the crease. Start off first on the outer corner, and then kind of just like see what I wanted to do from there. Going with another brush, I'm gonna take this shade, Earth Angel. It's this shade down here. It's like a rosy brown, kind of. Like a pinky brown. And again, that on this outer part first. Well, I really like that color. So I'm kind of just packing it on. That color is really pigmented. I'm going to blend that out with whatever was left on the brush that we were using before. Blend everything together. I remember why I stopped wearing headbands to like put my hair back when I was doing my makeup, because oh my god, like instantly I got a headache, so I just put my clips on. I don't know if it's showing up too much on camera, but this one definitely pulls a lot more rosy than the first shade we put down. It's really pretty. This color reminds me of a flower. I don't know exactly what flower it is, but like this is what I would think of. Like this color reminds me of like a flower petal. I'm taking like a smaller brush, and I'm going to take this shade down here called Chromosphere. It's like a reddish brown, and I'm going to focus this color closest to the lash line, but still in the outer part of the eye. I'm just taking a little bit of this because I don't want to do something super smoky. It's still kind of soft, so I don't want to do anything too crazy. I'm going to take a little bit furthest part of the outer corner, just like over here, not taking it into the crease. I'm going to go back with Earth Angel again, and I'm just going to kind of dust that everywhere just to add a little bit more of that color. And then for my lid, I'm going to take this shade Estrella. It's this shade in the middle. It's like a pink with some like gold reflect in it, which is like one of my favorite combos for an eyeshadow. I love pink with like gold reflect. So I'm going to take some on my finger first, and then if we need to, I will go in with a brush, but I'm just going to take some on my finger. Oh, yes. Oh, this is so pretty. I feel like the shade will be really pretty wet, so I'm going to take most of it first with my finger to kind of just dust that everywhere, blend it in, kind of just blend it into the other shadow so everything's nice and seamless. And then to intensify it, I am going to wet it a little bit with my finger, and I just kind of dusted it everywhere. So it blends in, when I do that, it blends in a little bit nicer with the matte shadows, and that way when I put it on wet, it won't get like, it won't be super intense everywhere, you know. I just kind of want it to be intense in the spots that I want it to be. I am wetting that with some setting spray, and I'm just going to tap it on mostly this part right here, and it is so pretty. Like when you wet it, the gold really pops more. A little bit more on my brush. I'm not wetting it again. I'm just taking a little bit more. And I'm keeping most of this more damp shadow. I don't wet it like completely. I just make it like where it's a little damp. And I'm just keeping that mostly on the first half of the lid. The color is really pretty. I feel like the camera is not doing this shadow justice at all. I'm taking a little bit of that in the inner corner over here. I'm dragging it upwards. Like so. See, and you can see like the inner part of the eye, it just pops so much, especially like gold or anything like that. I just like it pops a lot when the light hits it, so I really like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do my face really quick and then we'll come back and use the blush. I just realized that this is probably gonna be like a shorter video, so let me just do my face. I'll just do that since it's probably gonna be a shorter video and I might as well just show what products I'm using. So I'm using the Pretty Fresh primer from Colourpop as well. It's my favorite primer. And then for foundation, I'm using the Lancome Tawny Dole foundation. I'm just gonna blend that out. So for concealer, I'm taking the Kylie Cosmetics concealer. Since this collection is an Ulta exclusive, I'm gonna try to use as many products you can get at Ulta. That way, if you want to pick anything else up, you guys can just do one order. So everything I've used so far, base-wise, is at Ulta. So to set my under eyes, I'm taking my Laura Mercier powder. I think Laura Mercier is at Ulta now, right? I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. If it isn't, I'm so sorry. I'm just setting up my under eyes with this. Setting my chin, my nose, and my forehead. This is a Milani video. I've been using the bronzer again. I'm going to use the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. This is in the shade Sunkissed. I did a video of a full face of Milani products if you guys haven't seen that yet. Go into the blush, and I just love this packaging. It's so cute. Little compact is the same packaging, but this is a really pretty color, like a nude color. I don't know. Take this. This is a matte blush, which if you guys have been watching my videos recently, I've been doing a more matte blush look lately, so I'm happy with it. I'm gonna apply this. Is anything coming off? Like, is there any color? I can't really tell. Okay, there we go. There's a more lighter blush, I will say that. Build it out there, you can see like there's more blush now. It is a pretty blush. I just feel like if you're any darker than me, it's like literally not going to show up. My camera like was starting to overheat, so I just contoured my nose and baked for the meantime. I'm going to move on to the lower lash line really quick. It's going to be super simple. I'm just going to take the same shades that I used on top. I'm actually just going to start off with Earth Angel, which was the rosy pink shade. And I'm just going to run that along my lower lash line. I'm going to do something just a little soft. I really like these colors a lot. I feel like it's perfect for spring. I'm going to take a little bit of Chromosphere, which was the deeper brown, on the outer part of the lower lash line. I'm going to do my highlighter because I'm going to probably highlight my inner corner with this, but I'm just taking the Kylie Cosmetics Cheers Darling highlighter. I have it in this little like face palette like this, but they do sell this one like individually. I'm just going to dust that on my cheeks, cheekbones. I really love this highlighter. Need some on my temples as well. Ooh, so pretty. All right, lashes are on. These are the lashes that I've just been wearing lately. These are the JCat Beauty ELT 43 lashes. I love these lashes so much. Go on to lips. Just come through because I love this one so much. Overnight is a little bit lighter, but maybe we'll add a little bit of that one in there. These are the ones that I already had. So for lip liner, I'm actually going to use the Haus Labs Myth lip liner. I'm going to take some of my lip balm off. So I'm just going to take Myth. This one is like a more mauve color. And I'm actually just going to take a little bit of this just to add some color because the lip gloss is more on the browner side and I want to keep this kind of more on the peachy pink side. So I'm just filling it in a little bit. By the way, if you haven't tried the House Labs lip liners, please do. They're so good. They're so creamy. But a little bit, that way I could have some of that like pink undertone to it. It can come through. God, I love these glosses. Just like that. And that is so pretty. Okay, let me dust away the powder really quick. Okay, so this is the finished look. This is actually the exact look I had in my head. It's like a simple look, but this is like exactly how I wanted it to turn out. I really, really love this look. I think it's such a pretty, simple look for spring. Like it definitely gets you in like the spring feeling, like in the spring vibes, you know, but it's not super like pastel. I feel like this palette is a really good in between where it gives you like those spring vibes, but it's not super like typical spring, you know. I love the colors in here. I love that most of the shadows in here are matte. We have 5 mattes and 4 shimmers. I think Super Stardust is more of that like foiled shadow because I can tell by the formula and how it kind of is in there. I think this one is really good and I could definitely see myself using this palette a lot. I really, really like it. I like the packaging on this as well. This is a really nice palette. I like that it's pretty cohesive, and then we do have like that pop of like a really pretty like, I don't even know like what color, like a pale green shade, kind of like the color of this, but it's really nice. I like that little pop in there, but I think overall it is a pretty cohesive palette. I love it. You guys know I love my little 9pan palette, so I definitely recommend it if you like these colors. Have anything similar to it, maybe I don't think you necessarily need it. Like I don't think it's like a you need to run out and buy it, but if you like these colors and you want something for like springtime, I recommend it because I think it's a really pretty color story. I obviously don't have the other collection with me at the moment, but like looking at the pictures that they sent me of it, I still think it's really cute. I definitely like this one more than the other collection though, so I'm glad they sent me this one. The other one is a little bit more cool tone, more on the purpley side, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of like the mauve collection mixed with like the It's My Pleasure palette a little bit. Just from like what I can see from the pictures, it looks more like on the cool tone side. Overall, I definitely think both collections are good. I can definitely see a lot of people gravitating towards the other one as well though, because I know, like personally for me, I didn't think the mauve collection was that great that they released a couple months ago, but everyone like lost their shit for that one, so I was like, okay, maybe not. I don't know. I think anyone was gonna like it. I was like, oh, I thought people were gonna be like, oh, it's a little bit like blah, but no, everyone loved it. So I don't know, I can definitely see people liking the other one as well. Personally for me, I like the Solstice one more. Glosses in that other one of them is new, so that is also cool too, that one of the glosses from the other collection is a newer one that we haven't seen before, but the ones in this one are already existing shades, and I actually like both of those ones. Come through, it's probably my favorite gloss from the Luxe glosses that have come out with, and now they're at Ulta, so that's exciting. If you like this blush, I think it's a really nice, subtle, soft blush. I think it definitely goes good with this collection. I don't think it's gonna work on anybody that has a deeper skin tone than I do. It barely shows up on me, and I had to like really build it up, so I definitely would say if you're a deeper skin tone than I am, just skip on it. Blush in the other one is just like a more pinky blush from what I can see from the picture. I do love the packaging of the other collection though, because it all is all like lavender. That's the only thing, but yeah, I would definitely say the blushes are definitely more on the lighter side. I wish they would have come out with like 2 for each collection, that like one could be for like a deeper skin tone and then one for like a lighter skin tone. But I definitely would say if you're any darker than me, or like a medium tan, medium even-ish, I don't know, I would definitely just say skip on the blush. But if you are my skin tone or lighter, it is a really pretty color. It's not anything super crazy. I do like it. I don't think I have a blush like this in my collection that's more like on this like nude softer side, so I like that. Overall, I like the collection. I definitely would say the standout in the collection is the palette. I'd say the standout in both collections would be the palette. Like I said, it's just really personal preference on which one you would like more. Anyways, leave me a comment down below what collection you like more. Do you like this one or do you like the other collection more? Leave me a comment if you're gonna pick any of this stuff up or you're just gonna pass on it, not really your thing. Let me know in the comments down below. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on it. So anyways, I hope that you guys are having a good week, or I hope you had a good week, and I hope you guys are staying safe. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.